Hi. Early morning one. Early morning one. We're gonna do some more power wash soon. So we're going switcheroo. Making sure my controller's working as well. And I remember the game sounds. But yeah, I kind of got into the aquarium one. So we're gonna continue doing that. I've got niche now. We're going swimmies. Going freaking swimmies. I'm in a good mood because I finished my blanket, my new blanket, and it just needs stretching now, which is why I'm doing this now, not later, even though I've got the day off. Just so I can get it. I've got more time to actually wait for the damn thing to dry, and I don't actually have to be in the room because it takes so much space to do. Actually, did that get done? The clear is like, yeah, okay. Wait. I'm not sure if my follower alerts are working, by the way. Because I did get some follows over the last couple of streams, but I don't know if that is a stream thing or what. I've got so much shit to look at because honestly everything's balked. Everything's balked. Sneaky, sneaky. Oh, this is part of it. Okay, okay. I see, I see. God damn it. Well, I think I got everything here. And where do we start? Oh, heck. So much cream. I'm not gonna lie, I actually like streaming in the mornings. It's kind of got a good, nice, chill vibe. It feels like there's less stress. It's kind of nice. Okay, I'll tell you. I'll think about just doing it up here, maybe. That'll work nicely. Wait, hold on. Oh, wait, no, that is the entire corridor. Okay. Never mind. Sure, we'll just do the full lot. What the hell was that? Okay, give me a minute. Just gonna go on the breaks for a sec. I know it's early, but bear with me. Jesus fucking Christ, that was something. Okay, so I heard like a loud thud. I don't know what that picked up on the stream. It was my dog. He threw himself at the door and slammed it shut. I thought something had happened because he then started barking, but my dad was just like, yeah, you know, he's fine. He's just started taking off. Threw himself at the door, slammed it shut. As one does. Oh, there's fish! Hello. Hi, cuties. Oh, there's a gnome in here. Because of course there is. He's still losing his damn mind. There must have been something outside he didn't like the look of. Hey, Power Wash Sim. Sims crossover when? I do love the crossovers. I feel like there should be more of them. More like when Power Wash Sim 2 comes out, I want to see some real creative ones. 'Cause I still like my idea of like Sims. Yeah, you kind of build like a room or something, and then oh no, you gotta clean it. Oh shit. Oh, I've just realised I'm playing the game. God. Thanks for that, Mesh. You're a real one. But yeah, have your exposure. Have your exposure there. I'll let you have that. I know. I'm busy playing the game. I didn't even realise I was still on the break screen. Oh, God. Yeah, gamer. Pro streamer. Yeah. Yeah, there you go. There's your exposure. Fucking hell, honestly, I could continue playing the game and not even realise. But yeah, how you doing, Mesh? Thanks for that. Oh, honestly. It happens, but if I missed it, I kind of cleaned all of this wall. Of course. The pings were happening, but the actual gameplay wasn't. Oops. Easy done. It's easy done. I probably missed about like 5 minutes of stream there. But yeah, how you doing? Wonderful ray of sunshine, technical. Aw, thanks! You too. Reverse Uno that shit. Yeah, what are you gonna do about it, huh? Huh? Doing alright? Good. I'm glad you're doing good. I'm doing good too. I am actually in a little bit of pain. My back's been playing up and it's not been fun. But I think it's something in the water because my dad's not been doing too great either. We both went on a dog walk, which suffered as a result, basically. Getting compliments, that's illegal. No! No, compliments are always legal in this stream. We should do a compliment tax. Just do some heckin' nice things. What are you gonna do then, huh? Huh? A weird night, woke up heckin' sweaty, moved from bed to couch and slept through not sweating. Okay. Okay, so what you're saying is your bed is a makeshift sauna. That's what you're telling me. First time this ever happened. Oh, really? Oh. I mean, I can't really say much because my bed is literally right next to a radiator. So it's like when the radiator's on, I am sweating balls. But then when the radiator's off, I am freezing my tits off. So I can't seem to win. But alas. I just persevere through because it's only just for a short time. It's not a timer, so it's fine. Yeah, as long as you got some sleep, that's the main thing. Well rested, good. I'm not a fan of couch sleeping. You know what it is, right? For somebody who you would expect to be an absolute nap queen, I actually don't like naps. I only take them when I feel absolutely super exhausted or feel super unwell. Those are the only times that I actually proactively encourage myself to take naps. Otherwise, I hate it, because I just hate that kind of like half asleep feeling of not knowing what year you're in. The couch is most comfy than a bed, but on a daily basis, please give me a bed. Yeah, I love my bed. My bed is so damn cozy. I couldn't sleep on the couches we have because they're all leather and sticky and you can't get moved for the dogs anyway. They take up a lot of space, especially Duchess. She a chonk. But I would love, if I had my own space, I would love to get those couches that are just like really big, elongated couches that you can just practically lie on with the futons that attach and like you kind of like you can make it into like a little cozy little nap bed. Yeah, well it's funny because I don't actually remember why my parents got leather couch. I think it was just because it was easy cleanup. But then of course we've also got dogs that would scratch them, so it's like, well, kinda like you're kind of getting away with one thing with the whole easy clean up, but then on the other hand it's easier to get damaged, so are we really winning here? And then there's leather maintenance. And also in the summer, when your ass is sticking to the fucking seat, like, that's not fun. That is not fun. I've sat on those couches and bike shorts before. It is not a good time. They only look nice, yeah. Yeah, give me a fabric couch any day, please. I don't want my thighs sticking to the fucking sofa in the summer. Like skin peeling off. Ugh. Nah. Nice, cozy, comfy, big ass couch. Loads of blankets, loads of soft cushions. I could probably get a nap on there. Excuse me. Yeah, no, like, I think I would be the absolute worst person when it comes to interior design. Like, I want comfort, I want maximalism, I want, like, clutter, fun clutter, but at the same time, I can't be arsed with the cleaning, so everything will just get covered in dust. It's like, oh no. Scotland and 3. Ooh! Ooh! Scotland visit! Ooh! Ooh! Ooh, tell me more, tell me more. First UK trip ever! Ooh! Good choice in Scotland though. Usually the generic choice is always London, and that's... No, it was a great time. Like, don't get me wrong, London is lovely and it has its perks, but there's a lot of tourist traps and a lot of tourists. And there's also a lot of businessy types as well. Visit Ross and meet up with Kirsty. Nice. Nice, love it. Mostly Glasgow and Edinburgh, yeah. I have not been to Glasgow. But I have been to Edinburgh many times and I absolutely love it. Actually, okay, so a little bit of a truth bomb here. Last year over the summer I thought about doing a impromptu trip. It was either going to be to York or Edinburgh, and I failed because it was like, well, money and stuff. Just a day trip, if anything. But this year, I am actually going to be doing a day trip to York, but Edinburgh was on my list, and it still is. Just to spend a day, just do like all the like sightseeing stuff that I've always wanted to do, but always ended up not doing because everybody else wants to go shopping. Do I have any recommendations? Ooh. Camera Obscura. That is my big recommendation. It can be, I think it's, oh god, I can't remember. I can't remember the pricing because it was some years ago when I went, but Camera Obscura is a lot of fun. It's just on the way up to the castle, but it's basically a museum that's based on like illusions, and on the top it has like a citywide camera, which is really, really cool because it's not a camera, but it is. But it uses optical illusions for you to be able to see the full city. And you get some amazing views up there as well on the top of the building. But it is so nice. I'm just trying to think of what else I would recommend. Are you going, is it, how long are you going away for? And I should do a Luna emo for note taking, shouldn't I? I should do a Luna version of that emote. There are a couple of places that I do want to do it in Edinburgh. I do want to check out the gallery. I do want to check out, I think it's the gardens there as well. There's also an observatory. I'm just trying to think, because a lot of the trips of Edinburgh that I've been on have always been market trips, shopping trips, as opposed to anything else. Saturday through Monday and travelling there and back on Friday, Tuesday. It's Saturday through Monday. I would say to actually check out the castle, because the castle is beautiful. Again, oh, okay, holding thought. End of the month. I'm holding thoughts. Yeah, to anybody that's watching, that's lurking or watching on VODs, do recommend going to Edinburgh over London. It's just nicer and cozier, everything's closer. I mean, it's not, I do still recommend going to London, but it's just this. It feels nicer going to Edinburgh. Fortunately, Phil went bust in 1927 was custodianship of the Marine Life Centre was transferred to local entrepreneur Wilberforce Thrust. Oh, I've heard that name before. Appears from looking through historical financial transactions that Thrust's primary interest was in making a quick buck from selling the Centre's prized exhibits. Public interest disappeared along with the turtles and the centre quickly went into decline. Oh. Capitalism sucks. Capitalism ruins a lot of things. A lot of good things. a gift shop. Hell yeah, let's go. Got little shark plushies. Restricted access. But that's never stopped anybody before. Okay, back. Welcome back. Right, yeah, so as I was saying, camera obscuras and most because that's a fun time. I was just thinking, I know you're going at the weekend, I would say it's worth going to the castle. But I was gonna say it's better to do it during the weekday because it is a big touristy place, of course, and it might be quite busy, but I would say if you're gonna do that, go early. Definitely go early on in the day. I would recommend going checking out like the little shops. Oh, what's the name of the place? It's around that area. But there's like a lot of little shops and stuff. So if you want to do some shopping, check out those places. My also recommendation is, I know in Edinburgh there is a little place. Now this is going to be weird, but of course they actually started up in the northeast of England, so this is a nice little touch here for my own little influence. Check out a place called, and you're going to need to write this down, Pablo Eggs Go Bow. Sounds a bit weird. Monday is at Edinburgh and Kersey Day. Ah, right, gotcha. It won't be too bad, I don't think, on a Monday, so you might get away with it. But no, check out a place called Eggs Go Bow. Hold on, I'll type it in. I'll type it in the chat. Yeah, yes, that is the actual name of it. Pablo. Just check my keyboard's working. No, it's not. Pablo Eggs Go Bow. And yes, it's intentionally named like that because they specialize. Oops. They specialize in breakfast bao buns, which is oddly specific, but they are so nice and they are like worth a full meal. And they also do vegetarian and vegan options too. But yeah, they are so good. I think they cost about £6.50. But yeah, that's my personal recommendation because they actually come from the northeast of England. They actually started up in a little place called Whitley Bay here. But then they expanded into the city centre, and I think they've actually got a couple of places in Edinburgh now, I think. But yeah, if you fancy just like a bite to eat, like a breakfasty bite to eat, that's my recommendation. I mean, to be fair, they usually open pretty much till 2 o'clock in the afternoon. So you could probably have it as lunch. I'll have it as lunch. Is haggis a thing? I've never had haggis. So I can't say, but if you're feeling adventurous and you like your food, then go for it. But I would say consult Kirsty with that one, as the residents got, because I've never had haggis before. Always up for trying things? Yeah. Can't know if I like something if I haven't tried it. That is true, yeah. That is a very valid point. Yeah, get up here. Why is the music skipping? What are my frames doing? Hello? Oh, yeah, because of this. Okay, cool. I'm trying to think of what else I would personally recommend. Even questionable things like that cheese coke. That, yes! Yes, I wasn't gonna bring cheese coke up in the stream, but now that we're here... No, it's a very, very valid point. But yeah, I can't personally make a recommendation about haggis because it's not something I've tried. I don't know if I will try it because, hello, my brain likes to clock out in certain foods. It's actually not bad. Yeah, I mean, to be fair, I've heard of a Christmas tradition with some people about having cheese in hot chocolate. So, like, I'm not totally discrediting it. It's just the combination that sounds a little off. It sounds crazy, but even leaning towards it was good, yeah. Yeah, I mean... I can kind of see it in a way. I mean, to be fair, I've had curry noodles with cheese in before. And it's actually pretty good. Oh, you get out of here. Which one is the bad one? That one. Okay, bye! Don't want you here. Bold of you to assume I even have money. That's not a nice thing to call the viewers either, calling them cheap. That's just rude. Hey, Kaza! How you doing? We're talking about Edinburgh and putting cheese and things as well. Also, hey, actually, speaking of money, nice little segue. Nice little segue. I am still raising money for cancer research. So if you fancy dropping a little donation, that would be grand. And I just remembered I actually haven't signed into... Hold on a minute. I should have a button for that. I just remembered. Justify. Just gonna switch over. Wait, hold on. When did you quit out? What do you mean, didn't shut down correctly? I didn't even shut you down in the first place, you ding dong. Also, I do apologise if there is a little bit of stuttering with the music. I don't know what's happening. I don't know what's happening, sorry. But I can hear it and it's annoying. I don't know if it's me. There we are, okay. Yeah, there we are. Will you stop doing that? Jesus. What do you mean unable to load? Why are you unable to load? Okay. Cool. Yeah, I think it's just my OBS is just absolutely shit in the bed now. Oh, that'll be on the other side. Shit. Yeah, OBS is just not doing too hot. I mean, to be fair, there is actually probably an update or two that I'm miles behind on anyway. But, no, all the more reason why I want to get a PC sorted and put together. Because as much as I love this laptop and it's done its job, it's doing its job, it's also effectively not. The games are getting more advanced, but the laptop ain't holding up very well with the changes. Like everything, I think it's just because everything is running through on the same system. The laptop's showing its age. I mean, it did absolutely shit at the start of last year. But that was a Windows 11 problem, because Windows 11 was in effect and it didn't like it. So, hey, Bill Gates, if you're listening, I'm not updating to Windows 11 on this thing. No matter how many times you try to push it to me, it ain't happening. So just leave me alone, let me do my thing, let my laptop actually function, and shoo, up with you, please. Why is this frame not cleaning? Please be clean. I don't like this. There we are. I don't want to be up to numbers. I'll be honest, it's been a while since I've last been to Edinburgh, so in terms of recommendations, I'm a little tied with that because I don't know where else I could recommend that's not basically a tourist trap. I would also say, actually, you know what, I would also say a couple of good food places. Believe it or not, the Hard Rock Cafe, never had a problem there. Actually decent food. And it doesn't get overloaded as well. So if you want a Hard Rock experience, I definitely recommend not going to the London one ever. I also recommend not going to the Newcastle one because that one is now shut after 4 years. I've never had the chance to go. And the one time I think to myself, oh yeah, actually I'm gonna get to go. Oh no, wait, hold on, we're shut. Oh. Well, shit. It's actually in a nice location as well. I'm gutted about that. But yeah, the one in Edinburgh is actually pretty decent, so I do recommend if you're ever going to go to a Hard Rock, go to the Edinburgh one. But otherwise, there is also the Dome if you're feeling a little bit bougie. My experience of going to the Dome has been at Christmas. Definitely recommend going there at Christmas. Because it's beautiful inside and the food is so fucking good for Christmas dinner. Hell yeah. But there are a lot of nice little restaurants around as well, so definitely worth just checking out places. A lot of good restaurants, a lot of good cafes. But definitely recommend Pablo Eggs Bilbao. Because then you're getting a little northeastern touch as well there too. Apparently they also do really good coffee at that place. I haven't had the coffee, but the coffee's supposed to be really good from Pablo's. And also do dog treats as well. And also shout out to supporting small businesses too. God, it does make me really want to visit an aquarium. Also, I need a drink. Hey, music, can you stop doing that? Please. At least on my end, can you stop doing that? I don't know if it's the same for you guys, but as I said, it just kind of like skips for like a second. Like there. It's just getting on my nerves. Ah! Stop it! Right, hold on. I'm gonna see if my headphones is shuddering. Because I know the headphones were not doing too hot this morning. But I keep forgetting to charge the bastards. Come on, turn back on, please. Also, can I have a small rant? Can I do a little small rant? Because so it's just because I'm thinking to myself, I need to get Easter eggs. So there's Kaza, you probably know this. But every year, every single freaking year, there's always something where people are like, oh, well, we're gonna bring it back to Christianity. Why is there no Easter on the Easter eggs mentioned? And it's like, dude, shut the fuck up. It's a stolen pagan holiday for a start. Second of all, who cares? It's just boxes that just go in the bin once the eggs are eaten. Nobody cares. Like every single year.
Human sacrifice, dogs and cats living together, mass hysteria.
I know, right? It is mass hysteria. For nothing. Like, oh god, it's just the dumbest argument. It's like, if you had that much energy to argue over something, I could at least make it worthwhile and not have it be an argument about people not putting Happy Easter on freaking Easter eggs. Also, it's always just one company that did their packaging different. Exactly. It's always just one slight change and then everybody's all up in arms about it. It's like, chill. Nobody's taking Easter away from you. You can still enjoy your freaking eggs. And you can go to church all you want. But the whole thing about the Easter eggs was stolen anyway. So, yeah, making an argument for something that wasn't even yours in the first place, was it? Easter eggs, know what they are. Exactly, exactly. They're chocolate eggs. It's as straightforward as that. Ah, man. People are dumb. For names and dates is also better because capitalism. Yeah. I mean, like, in hindsight, technically, you could eat an Easter egg at Christmas. That being said, they will stop putting the Easter eggs at Christmas anyway. So, like, it's just a chocolate in the shape of an egg. Like, it just symbolizes eggs. Like, unless Jesus himself started popping out Easter eggs, like chocolatey eggs, then I can understand the argument, but no, he doesn't. He just absolutely tanked it and then decided to get back up again 3 days later. Actually, that's a good point. Do you think, like, the whole... Because, like, you know, like, the whole story of, like, the Bible and everything was just written up by a bunch of dudes anyway. You don't think that maybe the whole story with Jesus was just like, yeah, I drank too much wine. I really need to, like, just, like, soak off the hangover. It's like, dude, we could do the funniest shit right now. I'm just gonna bail out for 3 days. I'll be back. It's like... Did we just say he died? Yeah, let's just say he died. Yeah. As I hey dudes, I'm back. It's like, oh my god, he's alive again. It's a miracle. Dude, chill. I just had too much wine. That's all it is. It's a miracle. We gotta write it in the books. Although you did kind of just bring it on yourself because, you know, you can actually turn water into wine, you know. But sure, we'll just call it a miracle. Because it is a miracle that he's still alive after drinking that much wine. Yeah. Would you like this regular £2 chocolate egg or this £15 Easter chocolate egg? Yeah. This isn't just a chocolate egg. This is an M&S fancy bougie Easter egg. That's been personally shout out by Jesus. I mean, to be fair, like, I would probably buy the £15 Easter egg only because the chocolate tastes better. It's probably a hotel chocolate Easter egg if it's 15 quid. Don't buy that shit because the shit's good. Luxury brand somehow managed to put this to the extreme where a bag gets produced for 15 pence is sold for $5,000. Yeah. Yeah. You know, actually, while we're going on about capitalism, the one thing that absolutely baffles my fucking brain is the Hermes bag. What is it? The Birkin. The Birkin, that's what it's called. You know, there's actually requirements to buy a Birkin. Like, this £5,000 fucking bag, there's actually requirements. Which absolutely baffles my fucking brain. Because it's like you have to prove your loyalty to Hermes and not like fucking... To buy this bag. Like, hold on. We're gonna go down a rabbit hole here, guys. Sorry. I'm getting the web browser up. This is... Right. Below on Hermes anything. I mean, who does? I mean, it is just a cheaply made bag. I mean, to be fair, the inventor of the the Birkin bag, just use it as like just a bag to put in everything and have it like as a versatile bag to carry all sorts of shite and to decorate it. Stop selling me Hermes bag. No, I don't want you to buy the Hermes bag. Right, okay, we're gonna go to Vogue. We're going to the Vogue website. No, God, I'm trying to de-influence you here. I'm trying to de-influence. Oh no, okay, so no, they're not £5,000. A pre-owned Birkin, it costs you anywhere between £12,000 to £24,000. Fucking hell, that's pre-owned as well. Yeah, it says here, like, it's best to reach out directly to stores and boutiques to assist your search. Be patient, you might wait months or years for the right style to become available. It's supposed to be an everyday bag. Yeah, to £24,000 pre-owned. Hold on, it actually doesn't tell you the full requirements here. Hold on. Okay, we're gonna go to Fortune. Let's have a look here. No, I don't want notifications, thank you. Yeah, so basically it says here, you need to be a loyal customer and maybe wait 1 or 2 years to get one. In the grand scheme of things, if you're really into the brand, it's not very a long time. It's the reward for patience, which is bullshit. In this person's experience, I had to reach a 1-to-1 spender ratio to qualify for a quota bag. In other words, to unlock the opportunity to buy a 12 grand Birkin, a shopper would have to spend 12 grand on other products from the brand. Spending 5 figures at Hermes may not guarantee a quota bag, as the products you buy matter as well. Pointing out several bait products in the Hermes lineup, mainstream entry-level products that may indicate to salespeople that the customer doesn't know much about the brand. These include bracelets, the orange sandal, and the H logo belt. There's a difference between those shoppers and that are just now stepping into the brand and people who genuinely want the world of Hermes. Fucking hell. What items unlock a Birkin or Kelly? Hermes products are divided in equal métiers or categories. People who get offered bags more frequently are those who buy ready-to-wear products, clothing, jewelry, fine jewelry, and homeware. A good spread across a good mix of categories will always play to your advantage. And it says here it's specific, but treat it like doing business. Fucking hell. No, I'm gonna take a sip after this. This makes me mad. Hermes sales associate, it can be the final gatekeeper of the Birkin bag. Yeah, talk about fucking gatekeeping, right? Sales associates tend to represent specific customers while working with store managers to decide who gets offered a quota bag. Ooh. Many customers exchange text messages with the sales associates in order to ask about the items they have their eye on or book shopping appointments directly. It's kind of like texting someone who's not interested in you because they're dealing with probably hundreds of messages from people. Face-to-face interactions will earn shoppers more points in the game, she said, but the human element also frustrates many shoppers. What is considered acceptable behaviour at an Hermes store can vary by location. For example, in Greece, sales associates and store managers will immediately judge a shopper based on what they're wearing. In the UK, however, that's not the most important factor. People sometimes can feel entitled when they walk into these boutiques, but you have to imagine if you treat someone in a really disinterested way or in a really condescending way, that is reflected back at you. Oh my god, it's cloaked in so much mystery because it's about human interpersonal connections and it's hard to play on just that. Oh my god, it's so ridiculous. So yeah, that was it. It's a quota of having to spend as much, and what you spend on that helps you qualify to buy a fucking Birkin bag. Luxury cars of the same kind of rule. You have to buy a certain amount of their normal brands before they allow you to buy the supercar. It's, I mean, I kind of understand it because it is loyalty to the brand and like knowing the brand. But why can't you just do it as like a points-based system or like a reward card? Like, oh yeah, you get 12 stamps for buying an item, you might qualify. You're entitled to buy this fucking bag. Why is it gotta be so fucking pedantic? Over a fucking everyday bag as well. Like, I read about the history of this specific bag. Yeah, that's how mad I got. I read up about the history, and like, the last that created a bag just wanted a versatile bag. And like, they just went overboard with it because of the popularity of this fucking bag. Like, I could make a versatile bag myself. I know crochet. Like, I could easily make an everyday bag with a bunch of granny squares and a little bit of I can't even. I'm so mad I can't even do words today. A little bit of know-how. There we are. Oh my god. You could probably buy like a Birkin knockoff from Amazon that works just as well. Like, I like a bit of style, I like a little bit of fashion maybe, in like pairing up the right thing with the right thing, but at the same time, 12 fucking grand for a bag is a bit much. But I suppose if you've got 12 grand to spend on a bag, you don't give a shit about the money. Oh, I don't know. Ah, sorry, I went on a rant. I'm sorry, guys. I just had to. Never understood fashion. Yeah. No, I mean, I like... as I said, it's not so much like brands and stuff. It's just like pairing up the right thing that flatters well. Like, and... Anyway, hi, Dice. Hi, you're giving a very good time of me being infuriated about a fucking bag. I got spicy today. What's wrong with me? This wasn't meant to be this way. I want to chill. But no, like, it's just, oh my god, like, brands, like, they do, like, you know what the best part about Hermes is, though? You know what the best part about it is? They started off as equestrian wear. They started off doing shit for people who ride horses. Composing an outfit is fine. It's the gatekeeping ultra cost brand name nonsense that gets tossed in 2 months is... Yeah, exactly. High-end fashion. Oh my god. It just... Just so wasteful, yeah. Yeah, I mean, it sucks because the people who buy that kind of stuff are the people who are wasteful with their money anyway. Like, they have more money than common sense. Although these stairs are gonna piss me off as well. But no, it's not just that. It's just like, I mean, as I mentioned, of course, with the Hermes bags, is that it's just the exclusive gatekeeping of, oh, you need to show this much loyalty and everything in order to get a bag, and it's like, Jesus Christ, it's a cult. This is a cult. This is like the makings of a cult over a bag. You gotta give blood and your first unborn child if you want to buy this bag. Jesus Christ. This tells me the top tax bracket has headroom. Yeah. If you can pay 12 to 24 grand for a pre-owned bag, you can pay your fucking taxes. As I say, there's no such thing as an ethical billionaire. Anyway. Speaking of fashion, I just finished my latest blanket. So that's gonna need a good stretch now. You know, actually come to think of it, like, cause when I do my blankets, I pin them down onto foam mats to stretch them out. And I feel like that's something that should be applicable to me. I need a good stretching out. My back is shit. Just pin me down to a foam board and stretch me limbs out. Could that be the new acupuncture? Could that be the new acupuncture? Just pin humans down to a board and stretch them out. It could just be like a cross between acupuncture and yoga. A rack for medical. I was just thinking that, Dice, actually. I was just thinking that. I was like thinking, actually, you know, this kind of reminds me of medieval torture here. Would this too be ethical? Is this a good idea? But then I think, no, fuck it, my back's that bad. I probably would actually enjoy it. Yeah, just bring back medieval torture just for the sole purpose of just medicinal use. Yeah, let's break out the Iron Maiden just to really get that acupuncture in. And like, you know those like little, oh, what is it? It's like a metal pig thing that you just stick humans, metal bull or something, that you just stick humans into and you just rotisserie chicken them. Like, yeah, that could be good for skincare. You know, like, you want an intense sauna, There you go. God, you know, I wanted to stream this morning just for the chill vibes. This is getting really unhinged now. The bronze ball, that was it. Yes, yes, yes. Yeah, like an intense sauna, but good skincare. I mean, to be fair, in this day and age, nothing would bloody surprise me. I'm glad we're on the same wavelength. Oh shit. Ah shit. Ah shit. There's a little bit of dirt on this layer, can't reach. There we are. Ah, more floors. Love it. I love cleaning a good floor. We were streaming for an hour and I've only just got over 50%. I started on 24. The whole alternative health thing is another subculture beyond me. Like, yeah, you do you, but suntan and your perennium is kind of... Yeah. Like, there is some benefits to, like, doing, like, the whole herbal thing. But you can't completely dismiss actual science, you know? Like, you can't just turn... Like, for example, like, I used to, and I have actually picked back up, taking turmeric and black pepper capsules because it's actually good for joint inflammation, which I kind of need right now because of my back. But, like, if somebody turned around and said, oh yeah, that's good for curing cancer, I'd be like, well, it didn't exactly help my mother, did it? So, you kind of... Yeah, you know, I think chemotherapy would have been a better option, but... Sorry, I got a bit dark. But you know what I mean? Like, people just, like, saying, like, oh, yeah, you should actually do this, and it'll cure stuff. And it's like, well... What's your proof, though? Like, the University of Facebook told you that one? Like, I would prefer to go with credible science here. Hey, rats! There it is. There's all the fart noises. Hi, we're having a few unhinged rants. But rants for all the right reasons. I just went on one about the Birkin handbag and the actual gatekeeping around that. But yeah, there's a shout out. Yeah, don't forget to shout out Kaza and Mesh as well. Okay, never mind. And there's a honk as well. You know what it is? I keep forgetting to actually put the cooldowns back on the honk, so if you guys want to go nuts with that, feel free. Feel free. No, but I know exactly where you're coming from, Dice. I know exactly where you're coming from. Because it just does more harm than good. And it's just... the worst part about it is the fact that people are brainwashed into believing it as well. And it's like, well, after years of researching this stuff, why are you questioning it all now? Like, what's changed? Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. But yeah, I do personally recommend turmeric and black pepper for joint inflammation. It does help. It's not perfect, it doesn't heal it, but it does help. Over on this side of the pond, the main medical system is so broken, people are just desperate for something that are trying to be taken advantage of. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I suppose there's a lot less of the bullshit over here in the UK because of the fact that we have, albeit not the most perfect of health systems, but it's one that's funded on taxpayer money to make it widely accessible for those who can't afford to pay for healthcare, you know? But what gets me, and this goes just for information in general, is that it's always been, like, I don't know if it's just my millennial brain, it's always been the case that growing up, you're always told, like, oh, don't trust strangers on the internet, don't interact, or don't believe too much of what you read on the internet, blah blah blah. And this has always been drilled into us by people. Oh, hold on. At its trough in 1953, the Marine Life Conservation Centre housed nothing more than 7 anemones and an angry turbot. Following Wilberforce's absconsion later that year, ownership was transferred to a local trust. Same trust still owns it to this day. Sorry, I kind of derailed because I needed to read the law. But yeah, it's just growing up with like the growth of the internet as it is now. Like, you always have like drilled into you, like, oh, don't trust people on the internet, don't always read what you believe on the internet, blah 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 blah. And then it's the same people that drilled that into us that believe in all of the conspiracy theories and all the stuff from the yeah, it's just wild. Like, not specifically the people literally in our lives that taught us that, but like, you know, that kind of generation. I'm just thankful that my mother actually worked as a secretary in the medical field, so she kind of knew like the ins and outs of what was going on, so she was a lot more privy and less subjected to that kind of shit anyway. As with the rest of the family, of course, but yeah. I always say to people, just check your sources. Always check your sources. Because you don't know if you've got real tomato sauce or if it's the budget stuff that's watered down and doesn't taste as very good. I've never been a fan of mustard. Don't even get me started on mint sauce. Hey, actually, that's a good question. Does anybody remember? Sorry, I'm gonna try and derail it back onto something a bit positive. But does anybody remember, like way back in like the early 2000s, when there was like the tomato sauce or ketchup, wherever you're from, that was like funky colors and stuff? Does anybody remember that? Like you had like a purple one and a green one. 'Cause I remember that shit. That was fun. Probably full of E numbers, like, but you know. Yeah? Yeah, I remember that. That was a time. Oh my god, okay, I forgot about all this. Shit. Yeah, I'm just trying to think about like just how much E numbers were in those things. Because the late 90s, early noughties were a lawless time. Especially when it came to food. Oh boy, this is fun. Look at the little squeezy areas here. Shit in hell. Yeah, I don't think this level's gonna get finished today. I'd like to finish it today if I can, but I do actually have to go around the 2-hour mark because it's lunchtime here. And your girl's gotta eat. Thankfully, I don't actually have work today. I managed to squeeze in an extra day off this weekend. I use the term weekend loosely because my weekends tend to be Sundays and Mondays. Hence why those are my usual stream days. But yeah, your girl's gonna go eat and then later try and stretch out a blanket. And maybe start working on new projects, because I do have a long project that's been in the works since forever, which is my cherry blossom bonsai tree. I really wanted to make it for the longest time, and I do have some leftover cherry blossoms from my garland project. I just gotta make a lot more. And you're probably thinking, wait, what do you mean cherry blossom bonsai? I am making a cherry blossom bonsai tree out of crochet. Or at least I want to. The project that kind of stuck with me since last year, since I really got into like the flower crochet. Which I haven't done in a while because I got obsessed with the blankets. I actually have a couple of roses that need finishing. But yeah. Like a full-on sakura tree. Yeah, like bonsai size though. So like something that'll sit on a table or a desk. I could probably get away with making like a full-size tree, but that would take a lot of work and a lot of yarn that I don't have the money for. But no, it's just gonna be a bonsai-sized one. It is doable. I know for a fact that it's doable. because I've done my poinsettias, and it'll be a very similar fashion to that. I actually have got a bonsai tree, a deep bonsai tree. That'd be cute. Yeah. I know, it's just one of those things that, like, yeah, it sounds wild in theory, but because I've done similar stuff before, I could probably get away with it in practice. So long as I'm able to weigh down the tray, which, with my poinsettias and my Venus flytrap that I made, I've weighted down with stones. So I actually glued down stones, and I know that I'll have some left over from one of my poinsettia projects. I actually have leftover stones that I can put into the bottom of the tray to weight it down. But so long as I can do that, the rest of it should just be a matter of just doing what I already know. Because I can do the cherry blossoms. Usually the bloom in sets of 3, which is fine. I can do that bit. And then I can do the sets of 3, put them in the clusters into like 2 or 3 different tiers, resembling. And then, of course, putting the whole thing together, which will just be putting all the bits of wire together to make the thick trunk of the bonsai. So it's just a matter of doing it in steps. So yeah. I mentioned to get started with it. But gotta stretch out the blanket bit. I also have another idea as well, but I'm holding off for that one because I keep getting into projects and then I think about other projects to do, and I don't want to overwhelm myself with too many projects all at once. So my other idea is that I'm gonna try and do a pattern. So you know, like my fun star blankets, I want to do those, but I want to do it in a heart shape. And it's like, I know in the back of my mind that is a way to do it, but it's like how to do it effectively. And I actually looked up to see if there were tutorials on how to do it, and there aren't any, which I was just like, what? I would have thought somebody would have came up with it by now, but no. As far as I can see, nobody actually has. Being an artist or crafter if you don't have several whips. Yeah, no, that's fair. To be fair, Kaza, I actually have I have more artistic. So I have a work in progress that's been ongoing for like 2 years now, where I actually have a stippling piece of a robin that needs to be finished. And I've been putting that off for the longest time. I also have a project of redoing my PNG tuber. So it's going to be the same, but not the same. Because I want to try and get a little bit more variation into it, because the way that I've done the PNG tubers in the past been very limited, and it's been a lot of work to try and fix them for like different styles and stuff, like Halloween, Christmas, summer, and stuff like that. But no, I'm gonna try and figure out ways of being able to make them more amenable, so like I can like fiddle around with different styles and stuff without having to do too much legwork in the original designs and stuff. So basically have like a base template version that I can work with and fiddle around with. but also have like version that's more animated as well. Because I actually found out that the frames, because okay, so a little insight. When I do my PNG tuber, basically the program that I use, VideoTube, which is linked in the description stuff below. Sorry, VOD watchers. It basically takes on 4 frames, so it's like 1 frame with a closed mouth and open eyes, 1 with open mouth, open eyes, 1 with closed mouth, closed eyes, and 1 with closed eyes and an open mouth. But they support GIFs. They support GIFs. So you can not only have like static images for all 4 of those frames, you can have animated options for those 4 frames as well, which I didn't realize you could do. So yeah, that's at least 2 ongoing projects there. Also, I have other bigger projects that I'm still working on, and one of them is making me lose my shit with Amazon. But once that one is done, I'll talk more about it. While I continue to fist fight Amazon. There's a specific reason for that. The other one should be going soon. The other big project that I have. So they're not so much creative as they are more admin based stuff. Yeah, I've got a lot of stuff. So yeah, I technically I am still an artist, even if they're not crochet work in progresses. They're still creative work in progresses of some descript nature. But I'm hoping Big Project 2 is up and going soon. Big Project 1 is still like big question marks, but I'm hoping that one will actually get done and sorted for the autumn? We'll see. Also, I am really hungry. I haven't had any breakfast. I'm an idiot. I'm just tanking myself up on matcha lattes and Pepsi Max here. As one normal person would do, clearly. God, have I done the floor and Jesus shit, 67%. Yeah, there's no way I'm gonna get this done on stream today. Fucking hell. This is a big level. I'm enjoying this level though. Can I be honest? I actually like the big levels like this. I actually do like the big levels a lot. We need a multiplayer this sometime? Hell yeah. That's actually something I really would love to do, but never been able to because of like time differences, like streaming time and differences and stuff. I've never done multiplayer on stream before. I've never done like a multiplayer stream before. I have been in other people's streams. So one of our beloved mods, Danny Vals, usually streams Tuesday through Friday evenings, and he's done multiplayer streams which I've joined in on. Not proactively talked, but kind of just been there, causing some kind of mayhem, as always. But I've never been active in a multiplayer stream before, whether it's on my own channel or somebody else's. But I'd like to be. I'd like to collaborate with people. It's just timing and stuff. It's just always been an issue. Ah, the floors are still not clear. What am I missing? Like, I know there's little specks of dirt, but usually it's just one kind of chunk that I can just take out and I'll be like, beep. Oh. There we are. Done. Get that light too. Okay, open it. Oh. Okay. Also, hey, just a small reminder as well, I am taking on those donations still. I'll be doing the donation. Yeah, I will likely do them through up until my birthday. I don't know if I'll do after that though, because of course I do want to have a bit of a break, but we'll see. I haven't reset an end date for... Oh, thank you, Mesh. For the sippies. Because there will be some points during the month where I won't be able to stream. I mean, I'm actually not going to be here on my birthday, so birthday stream will either be before or after then. Maybe before. Actually, we could... no. 420, that'll be the birthday stream, I think. Because firstly, it's Easter Sunday. So, we can party hard and eat Easter eggs then. But also, secondly, it's 420. And thirdly, it's the day before my birthday, so... yeah, okay, check this out. My birthday is Sunday. I'm ancient! No wage shop, by the way. Just a heads up there, but it's Sunday. Sunday... what day is Sunday? 13th. Ew. Yeah, my birthday is on Easter Monday, which I'm thankful for because it's a bank holiday, so there will be places open. It sucks having your birthday on Easter Sunday. Because barely anything is open, so you can barely do anything, especially when you're a kid and it's like it falls on there and it's like, I know, but I want to do things. But you can't because everywhere's shut. Unless you like food, but who wants to just eat food on their birthday? You want to eat chocolate Easter eggs. And get gifts and go play in playpet pools and stuff. Day off and cheap chocolate though, that is fair. Yeah. Should just ask for Easter eggs for my birthday. Just like a multitude of chocolate. Yeah, that'll do fine. That'll do fine. Just give me all the chocolate, I'll be fine. if some Christian person wants to argue, of course, about Jesus rising on Monday after 3 days of being completely conked out, I could just be like, yeah, he just wants to party hard on my birthday. Who doesn't? Yeah, he came back alive just to party with us. He partied a little too hard for Easter, but he's back and he's going for round 2. Can't miss out on those 2-for-1 for Amaretto Sours. That's the good shit right there. Get him on the Jaeger bombs, you'll be fine. Hair of the dog. You know, if hell exists, I'm getting the first class ticket down there, aren't I? Being so blasphemous. Choo choo. I've done first class train travel before, it's nice. Get free food. Get free food. Which is a good time. Jesus 2 electric boogaloo. Yep. Yep. You know, there's a church somewhere that's probably used that joke. I probably have used that meme somewhere. God, I'm really craving chocolate now. I bring this on myself, you know. Talking about all these Easter eggs, I'm just craving chocolate now. I actually have cupcake. Oh, I'm gonna make cupcakes. I realized I do have a cupcake tray in the house. So I can in fact make cupcakes. Hell yes, let's go. No, I actually do need to go to the shop because there's an Easter egg that I really want, and I'm just thinking to myself, if I don't get it now, it'll probably sell out and I won't ever get it. I just really want it. It's mango and passion fruit white chocolate. And it's from Aldi. Told you, I'm really bougie when it comes to chocolate. This is why I get the expensive advent calendars from Hotel Chocolate. Because it's good shit. Got a holiday that celebrates chocolate? Hell yeah, you gotta go all out. Very fancy, I am, yeah. But only when it comes to chocolate. Because I do love me some chocolate. It's a treat. And I deserve good treats. As does everybody else in chat. Don't be afraid to get yourself a little treat. You deserve it. Life is short. Capitalism sucks. And the world's on fire, so just treat yourself. It's fine. It's cool. Buy yourself the Easter egg. Mini magnums in the freezer. Oh, actually, I've had the Magnum bonbons. I've had the salted caramel Magnum bonbons. They are so good, but they're definitely not worth the price. So it's better to wait until they're reduced down at the supermarket before getting them. But they are so nice. And it's just as well that I'm getting lunch soon, because my god, I am now really hungry talking about food. Every time I stream, there's always a conversation about food. Actually, I also found my birthday cake as well. Get a birthday cake. And that too, it's also mango and passion fruit flavour. It's a good combination, like for a white chocolate. Well, it's either that or red velvet again. I'm switching it up. And yes, I still get myself birthday cakes again. Treat yourself. Treat yourself. Can't take it with you, so you might as well treat yourself. Stock market's fallen. World's on fire. And Elon Musk can't play a video game without getting past the tutorial level. And apparently he's helping destroy the world, so yeah, just treat yourself. Did anybody else see that, by the way? Did anybody else see that about Elon Musk live streaming himself fucking up the tutorial in a video game and then quitting out because he couldn't do it? Did anybody else see that? Because that's fucking hilarious. He's not beating the allegations of buying his accounts, is he? Oop. Today, the Sea Life Centre houses over 40 marine species, all of which are indigenous to the area and are, to some extent, endangered. Well, strictly speaking, today the centre houses one extremely proficient power washer, but you know what I mean. Oh. I'm an exhibit! Oh yeah, no, that's what I mean though, like, the fact that he has to, in order to make himself look good. And then he's doubling down, saying that it's like, trying to prove that it's him, to the point where he actually tries to play the very same video game, and he can't even get past the tutorial. And then he fucking rage quits out of his own stream. The literal embodiment of get good. Like, it's okay to be crap at video games. Like, there are people who made a literal living out of being crap at video games and just owning that shit. I mean, hell, I'm not great at video games either. But you don't have to pay somebody to play the video games for you and then hyping yourself up as being one of the top gamers just to prove that you're a gamer. It's okay to be bad. He desperately wants to be seen as cool. Yeah, but in the process is making himself even more uncool. Ironically. Like, oh my god. Couldn't make it up. And you would think the amount of times that this guy tweets like absolute bullshit as well, you would think that he would actually have the time to play these video games and actually, you know, admit to being bad at them, just like enjoying the process of playing the video game. I don't know. Like, don't hype yourself up to be one of the top gamers ever in like a video game, only to just be absolutely piss awful at it. Like, just play the game, be bad at it, enjoy it. Like, I've been playing Tomb Raider 3. I've only gotten up to the 3rd level and I've already got 100 saves. And I nearly rage quit a couple of times as well because some of the bloody traps are freaking nightmare, but I'm enjoying it. Because I'm playing the game. And it's all part of trial and error. I am very ranty today. What is wrong with me? I guess I have a lot of thoughts about things. I also need something to eat as well. I should not be streaming on an empty stomach. I get very ranty. What time on? Oh, I should be wrapping up soon anyway. It's nearly the 2-hour mark and I need to get myself going. I will move you elsewhere. 84% though. I can make some fucking good progress. Yeah, speaking of the uncool thing, it just reminds me of that one article that somebody posted about, like, you know, billionaires destroying, like, everything, but then they seem to be, like, the most uncool people alive in the process. Like, you would expect there to be some badass Bond villain shit, and they're just, like, a bunch of incels. I would have preferred the Bond villain, but never mind. I suppose that's unrealistic expectations come into play once more. I don't even know what I want to eat. Ooh, I could make quesadillas. That could be an idea. Hell yeah. I just remembered I got tortillas in the house. Yeah, I think I might do that actually. I might make some quesadillas for lunch. That'd be fun. And something a little different as well. And I don't often get to make them. I fancy some hot cheese. Yeah, I'm gonna get myself gone. I am hungry. But we will finish this up next time. Because I've been enjoying this level. We'll get raid calls up. And I'll have a look to see who we can raid. So feel free to grab your raid calls there. But yeah, apologies for all the rantiness, but it'd be nice having the discussions though. Let's see who's on. Oh, look at Raid Pan. For more chill vibes. There's not a lot of people that are on at this time, but... yeah, let's do a Pan raid and just say hello. It is video game related, because she's doing Big Daddy from Bioshock at the moment, which is looking amazing. But yeah, thanks for hanging out with me, guys. Thanks for being here and listening to me rant. And yeah, I'll see you guys next time. Be good, stay safe, stay hydrated. And so long, and thanks for all the wish. Bye.